hoping that if I'm just quiet enough, maybe the other person who lives here won't remember that I'm here and will not require me to help make dinner or do dishes or any of those boring household things that I really don't want to do tonight. I mentioned just a little bit ago, I was like, I need to go upstairs. I've got to work on something very important. I'll be down shortly. And now I can hear things happening in the house, like cabinets opening and like things being rustled around, which makes me think that maybe all of the dinner cooking and the cleaning is happening right now. And if I just stay very quiet, I won't have to participate. So that being said, let's use our inside voices and talk about the best friend challenge. I watched the video. I became only mildly depressed that maybe perhaps Howard and I did not know each other as well as I thought. And then I realized, you know what, that's okay. It was really cute. Congratulations on your 9 points that you won. Woo, 9 points. You really know each other. Great. That's so wonderful. Blah. No, I'm just kidding. That was fun to do that. Maybe we should do more challenges more often. I would enjoy that. I'm going to be making a short video tonight because something very epic is going to happen this evening after dinner is made and the dishes are done, of course. But I am coming very close to catching up on this TV series, Shameless. Have you and your husband watched it? If you haven't, which I don't think you have, stop. Stop this video now. Go and start watching the first episode, because I know that you and your husband love to do all of those TV series and you like to binge watch just like I do, but I am telling you this is the show that you need to be watching. It is shameless. Actually, it's shameful, but that's whatever. So anyway, I am like 2 episodes away from being caught up because this weekend I like just binged watched Shameless and it was epically fantastic. And so there are a few things that I want to tell you about this show to maybe entice you to go and watch it. One, let's see. I should have thought about this before I started making the video. I'm just going to tell you my most favorite things. There is this character on the show and his name is Lip. His name is Philip, but they call him Lip for short. And he is fabulous. I mean, okay, it's going to sound mean when I say this, but he's like the most ugly, handsome guy I have ever seen. And I mean, he's not really ugly, but like at first glance, he's not like the typically beautiful person that you would look at, but oh my goodness, oh my Lord. This actor, the person who plays him, I think his name is Jeremy. Oh, really should have prepared for this video. His name is Jeremy, I know that much, but he is just wonderful. And he like exudes this James Dean kind of feel about him. And whenever he smokes a cigarette, because there's a lot of smoking of cigarettes in this show, and there's a lot of drinking, and there's a lot of porn watching, which makes me slightly uncomfortable, but somehow I'm still okay with it. But anyway, he holds a cigarette on his lip, just kind of like James Dean does. And he's got this really cool air about him, and he loves his family and he protects his family, and he's just so smart and fabulous. So anyway, I fell in love with the show mainly because of Lip's character, and I just thought, he's wonderful. I want to see what happens to him. But what else is there? But at the beginning of every single show, they kind of ridicule you if you haven't watched it. Like, I have all this going on in my life and things are so terrible for me, but I still made time to watch the show. Why haven't you? So you can tell the show has a sense of humor, and so that's something I like. And there is a boy love story, a boy loves boy love story, which this is not like the traditional boy love story. This is boy loves boy who beats the crap out of him because he loves him so much, but he can't admit to himself that he loves him so much. So he's got to beat him up and he's got to hold it inside and never really say anything. And then when you think it's never going to be said, then maybe it's said and you just fall in love. Shh, you gotta be quiet because I don't want to do the dishes. So there's some cute stories in there. Things to note. Maybe small children drink alcohol and watch porn. Maybe that happens. But surprisingly, you really are kind of okay with it, which is just wrong on so many levels. Maybe that's why it's shameless, shameful, shameless. I don't know. And then William H. Macy, who recently won an award for Best Actor for the show, he is just like epic. He is crazy good. And in the last series, or the last season, he just spent all of this time dying, and he died so well, but he doesn't really die, but like he's dying because he drinks and does drugs, and like basically, I don't want to give it all away, but they're all so good. All the actors are so good. And I feel like if you really loved me or cared about me at all, or thought my opinion meant anything, you would take the time with your husband to watch the show. It's on Showtime Go. I don't know if it's on Netflix or anything like that, but I will give you my password so that you can watch it. Actually, I would give my password to anybody who wanted to watch it, just because I felt that strongly about the show. Shh. Do you hear that? Something's happening downstairs. Let's see what else is going on in my world. Besides Shameless, I've been kind of in a music hole and not listening to a lot of music, and so I opted to get the Meghan Trainor album, which, you know, I kind of like. And I think the reason I like it is because she is so sassy, and she kind of mashes this like old school doo-woppy vibe with things like boobies and getting drunk. And I think my favorite song on her new album is Walk of Shame, just because it's funny. So that's going on. Other than that, I've got a lot of work that I have to be doing always. And I just have been thinking about Shameless nonstop, and the fact that as soon as I hit the stop record button, I'm going to go downstairs and hopefully dinner will be made and the dishes will be done. And then I'll say, do you want to watch the last episode of Shameless that we have to watch? And then I will watch it, and then I'll probably be dismally depressed because now I'm caught up with the rest of the world and I just have to wait to find out what happens. It's very depressing. Are there any shows that you're currently watching, loving, obsessing about? Tell me about them. I would like to know. Anything else? Oh, I've also been thinking about your father-in-law, and I've been thinking that I might want to spend some quality time with your father and your mother-in-law and your husband and your child. So maybe you all should get together and consider a time to come here to see me. Oh, and a side note, something else exciting is happening at the end of March. I have decided to come to my Founders Weekend, which of course is in our hometown and for college, and I need a place to stay. So consider this my formal request to ask you for a place to stay. I'll be driving down with my good old North Dakota friend Annie, and hopefully some other people will be in the car ride with me. And so put that on your calendar that potentially I may be staying at your house at the end of March. Maybe. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. I hope you're having a good day. I think I've said that already. Shameless, because I have to see Lip and I have to see how he's doing. Watch the show, and let's talk about it.